Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm really glad to see you here again. Today's video is especially touching, deeply personal, and sure to leave a lasting impression. It's not often we see a public figure open up with this much honesty and emotion. But when someone does, it reminds us that even behind the brightest lights of fame, real human hearts are beating. This time, our spotlight is on one of Turkey's most beloved and respected actors, Murat Yıldırım, and the story he shared about his love for his wife, Aymen. This isn't just a celebrity talking about his relationship. This is something much more powerful. It's rare to hear a man, especially one in the public eye, speak about his feelings with such raw sincerity. Murat's words during his latest interview weren't scripted or filtered. They were heartfelt, deeply emotional, and left an impression not only on his fans but on anyone who believes in the kind of love that transcends time. Let's go back to the moment. The interview began with a simple question from the reporter. "It has been 4 years since you got married. How would you describe your love for your wife?" A typical question that could have been answered with a short, polite phrase. But Murat's response? It turned into something completely unexpected. He started by sharing a thought he had just a day before with Aymen. "It's been almost 4 years," he said. "How quickly it's gone." That statement alone might seem ordinary, but what followed was anything but. Murat described his love for Aymen as something that would last not just 4 years but 4,000 years and more. He said, "I want to do everything with her, and it takes hundreds of thousands of years over and over again." These words weren't just poetic, they were profound. In that one sentence, Murat expressed a kind of timeless connection, a bond so deep that even eternity feels too short. He wasn't just being romantic. He was opening a window into a love story that goes beyond the usual headlines, a love that defies logic and time. He continued, saying that he loves Aymen more than he loves himself, that she deserves the best and the most beautiful of everything. He even admitted that if he tried, he could talk about her for days, months, or even years. These weren't rehearsed lines. This was love, spoken from a place of true admiration and gratitude. For those who know Murat's journey, his words hold even more weight. His past relationships, including his first marriage, were known to the public, but not in this tone. Many fans couldn't help but compare the depth of his feelings for Aymen with his previous experience. It seems that with Aymen, Murat found something different, something rare, something many people spend their entire lives searching for. The interview didn't stop there. The reporter asked another thoughtful question. Has love changed shape over the years? Murat's answer was simple but striking. He said, "Ours is a feeling I have never known or witnessed before. It grows every day with even more desire." That alone tells us how unique this bond is for him. We often hear people say love changes over time, that passion fades and routine takes over. But for Murat, it appears that the opposite is true. The longer he is with Aymen, the stronger his feelings grow. It's a love that doesn't just endure, it evolves, deepens, and becomes more intense with time. Then came another personal question, one that many fans were curious about. Neither Morocco nor Istanbul. You met in London. Do you believe in destiny? Murat's answer touched on both the spiritual and the scientific. He acknowledged that destiny is a deep and complex concept, one that might even require an understanding of quantum physics to fully grasp. And yet, in the same breath, he affirmed his belief in fate. He said meeting Aymen, falling in love, and marrying her, none of it was random. It was written. It was meant to be. And just when you thought it couldn't get more romantic, Murat revealed something else. He proposed to Aymen on their third meeting. Not their third month together. Not after years of dating. But after just 3 encounters. He knew, right away, that she was the one. Some might call it impulsive. Others might call it fate. But for Murat, it was simply the truth. He saw something in her that made everything else clear. He described the feeling of seeing her for the first time as invaluable, a moment that words could never truly capture. And while some might find that hard to believe, those who have experienced love at first sight know exactly what he means. This interview with Murat Yıldırım wasn't just newsworthy. It was a reminder that real love still exists, that it can be deep, powerful, and transformative, that two people can meet in a world full of chaos, and somehow find something so beautiful, so strong, that even time begins to bend around it. After the interview aired, fans flooded social media with reactions. Many were moved to tears. Some shared their own stories of love and destiny. Others simply expressed admiration for Murat's honesty. In a world where public relationships are often carefully managed and filtered, his transparency was refreshing. People began writing things like, "I hope someone talks about me this way one day," or "This is the kind of love that restores faith." Others praised Ayman, saying she must be an extraordinary woman to inspire such deep emotion in a man like Murat. And honestly, isn't that what we all want? To be seen, to be cherished, to be loved in a way that transcends words and expectations. Murat's interview wasn't about being dramatic or gaining attention. It was about honoring his wife in the most sincere way possible. And that sincerity is what made it unforgettable. So here's a question for you. Has anyone ever loved you the way Murat Yıldırım loves Ayman? Has anyone ever made you feel like time stands still? Or maybe you've been that person for someone else? Either way, stories like this remind us to hold on tightly to love when we find it, to speak it, to live it, to celebrate it. Because at the end of the day, it's not the fame or the success or the spotlight that defines someone. It's how they love. And Murat Yıldırım, he reminded us of that in the most beautiful way possible. Thank you so much for staying with me through this story. If this video touched your heart, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss more stories like this one. And if you want to support the channel even more, feel free to click the join button below for access to bonus content and exclusive updates. Until next time, take care of yourselves, believe in love, and never underestimate the power of words spoken from the heart. See you soon. Goodbye for now.